Hey guys, I'm gonna try making a video while I'm driving here. Right now I'm on the back roads, so I don't know how well the audio is gonna come through, so I'll try to talk a little more loudly and a little more clearly. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear my voice over the truck, but I'll try this regardless. So family relationships, I find, can be so fake and forced. I don't know if other people have this kind of relationship with their family, but I just had Easter with kind of my extended family a little bit, and it just felt so fake and forced. You know, it's weird when you have to kind of hug people that you don't really know all that well, even though you've known them your whole life. Because the truth is, I mean, I don't even really know these people, right? I mean, this is my family, but I only see them maybe 2 or 3 times a year for dinner, right? So I think it's actually not really fair to say that I really know these people. You know, to really know somebody, I mean, I don't know them. I don't know their anything personal about them. You know, their darkest desires, their darkest secrets, their ambitions, their thoughts on the world. Like, I don't know anything about that. You know, so it's kind of weird, families, in that sense, that you have to kind of like act like you love each other so much. Not that you don't, but like, it's just kind of fake. It feels really weird to hug somebody and like you're both kind of putting the effort into, you know, making it feel like you care for the other person, but deep down, you know, it's not real. It's all show. And it's not out of malintent on either party, like whether it was me hugging the person or the other family member, or the other family member hugging me. I know it's not in malintent. It's not meant to be fake. It's like we're just trying to both get through the dinner. I get it, but it's really kind of once you see it, it's kind of tough. I find with family, really the only people that I know and I'm close to would be like my brother and my parents, and everybody outside of that, it's just kind of like, you know, your family by blood alone. You know, and that's kind of a weird place to be. I actually kind of am jealous of people that have extended families. They're all very close and they all look after each other. And I don't know if maybe that's a different culture, maybe it's a different situation, but I really do I'm jealous of people who have that like extended family that is all really tight and care for each other and would look after each other in a second, right? And yeah, I don't know. I find this especially with my Christmas dinners where like I have a very big family. Like I'm just really socially awkward when it comes to those kind of events because I don't know anybody, even though I see these people once a year. So it's like I know them, but I don't know them, right? And then it's like you're hugging people and handshaking people, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird. But anyways, guys, I'm on my way to work right now. I have a night shift tonight and a night shift tomorrow. I just worked an overtime shift yesterday. So, a couple night shifts. And it's just a simple plan that I have. You know, I'm going to continue to trade my time for money. And I'm going to use that money that I traded my time for to invest. Every single dollar. Every single dollar that I can invest from my job will be invested. Every single dollar that I can. You know, like a guy at work, you know, he was talking to me and he's like, why do you work all this overtime? He's like, what are you going to spend your money on, right? Like, are you going to buy something nice? Like, what's your plans with all this money that you're accumulating through overtime? And, you know, just in my head, it's like, man, like, I didn't say this to him, but in my head, I'm thinking, man, every single overtime shift that I work gets me closer to my goal of financial freedom, right? Like, the reason I'm so willing to work so much right now in my late 20s is because I want that to compound into future time freedom, right? I don't have time freedom right now. I am a wage cuck, right? I cuck the wage. That is my job. Right? And, you know, it is what it is, right? It's all good. It's all good, but as long as you have the plan to escape that, right? And that's me. I know that I'm going to escape my job one day. I'm going to be financially free. I'm going to get to the point in my life where I do not have to work anymore, right? If I don't want to have to work, I won't work. And I will be able to provide for my family without having to go somewhere to trade time for money. That is the ultimate goal. I mean, imagine, right, for a second, sharing my dream here, where you have a wife, you have kids, and you can provide for them without the need of going to a job, trading your time for money, where you can actually be there in your family and you can see your kids grow up. I want that for my life. And that's the ultimate goal. So that's why I work so much overtime. That's why I'm so willing to trade so much of my time for money right now, because ultimately down the road, I know it's going to pay off. And I mean, I'm aggressive. You guys know I say this like every video. I'm aggressive with how much I'm putting in. Like it's at least 50% of my paycheck. Like, I live an extremely frugal life. I really do not try to spend any money if I don't have to. I live extremely frugally, and I would say over 50% of my paycheck is invested, so bi-weekly. So, you know, I'm very blessed to be in that position. I'm very blessed to have parents that are letting me live at home and allow me to have such cheap expenses in my late 20s. But I mean, that's the goal, guys. I mean, you know, jobs are jobs. I mean, I don't really like my job. I know a lot of people don't like their jobs, but I think that one thing that'll help you tolerate a job you hate is if you know it's not forever, and you know that you're making the steps necessary to get out of it. Because yeah, I'm going to work today and I'm not looking forward to it, and you know, I'm not going to pretend that I love my coworkers or I love my job, but it's a mental shift, right? I see this job as a tool to exchange time for money to eventually reach financial freedom. So it is what it is right now. It is what it is, guys. You know, I got the side hustle, right? I got the dump trailer. I gotta get some shit fixed on that, but like that brings in some odd income here and there. You know, I take overtime shifts when I can. I live frugally and I invest. Another thing too is that I want to mention is my coworker. He got a DUI, right? So he lost his license, and honestly, he lives on the way to work, and we work on the same crew. So whatever, I pick him up, right? I pick him up and drop him off every day, every shift, right? And you know, it's, you know, my supervisor and I got coworkers who are saying like, oh, well, what are you charging him? Hopefully he's paying you some gas or whatever, right? And then I'm like, no, I'm not asking for anything, right? Like, I'm not interested in him paying anything. Like, I'm just okay helping a guy out, right? And then it's like, I get this, oh, you're too nice. You're too nice. You know, I get this from people that I work with. You're too nice. He's taking advantage of you. You're too nice. Like, what? I'm too nice because what? Because I want to help out somebody who's in need? Like, I get it. I've lost my license before. It sucks and it's hard. It was hard for me because I didn't even live in town. I was totally trapped, right? At least this guy, he lives in town. But it's like, I can help a guy out, man. Like, I don't have, you know, people just, you know, what am I trying to say? People won't do things for just the good of a good deed, right? People won't do good things just because they're good, right? People need the recognition of a good deed. You know? People expect me to expect some kind of payment for the fact that I'm helping this guy out. And it's like, why can't I just help him out? Why can't I just help out a guy? Like, cause I get it. Anyways, I'm about to pick him up here. Let me just, I can't even check well, maybe I can check the time. Maybe I'll check the time here quick, guys. This truck is so trash, man. Like, it's so slow. 6:17. 617. Okay, we're gonna go this way. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go pick him up here, guys. What else can I say to you? Yeah, like just trying to help a brother out. You know, I've been, like I said, I was in this position too where I lost my license before and it was really hard. And I wish I had somebody who could have helped me out in that situation. And I didn't, you know, and this guy needs help. So what? I'll help a brother out. You know, it's what we're called to do. It's what we're called to do, right? I'm not called to say, hey, I'll give you some rides, but you got to fill up my gas. And not that it'd be wrong to ask for some kind of gas money, but it just, you know, sometimes you just got to do things because it's the right thing to do, you know? And a lot of people don't believe in like the good or the right thing to do and whatever. Anyways, I gotta cut this off here, guys, but you guys get it. Thanks for watching and we'll see you guys around.